What if I told you that there is a country where a large part of the land lies below sea level? Would you believe it? Even more astonishing is the fact that millions of people there live perfectly ordinary lives every single day. They go to school, travel to work, farm the land, and raise their families, all while being surrounded by the constant presence of the sea. So the question is, how does an entire country remain dry when so much of it lies below sea level? Today, we're uncovering one of the greatest engineering achievements in human history, the incredible story of the Netherlands, a country that has spent centuries refusing to surrender to the sea. Thousands of years ago, much of the Netherlands was little more than marshland and shallow coastal waters. The North Sea was relentless. Powerful storms would crash against the coast, flooding vast areas in a matter of hours. Entire communities could disappear overnight, and in some of the worst disasters, thousands of people lost their lives. For generations, many believed that nature was simply too powerful to defeat. But the Dutch refused to accept that. Instead of running from the sea, they chose to confront it. What followed became one of the longest and most extraordinary engineering battles in history, not with weapons, but with intelligence, determination, and remarkable innovation. Their first line of defense was the construction of enormous dikes. These massive barriers prevented seawater from pouring into the country. But the Dutch soon realized that keeping the sea out was only half the battle. Rainwater and groundwater would still collect inside the low-lying land, threatening to flood the country from within. To solve this, they created an extraordinary network of canals, drainage systems, and pumping stations. Centuries ago, the famous Dutch windmills powered these pumps, lifting water out of the land using nothing but the force of the wind. Today, that responsibility has been taken over by highly advanced electric pumping stations that operate 24 hours a day, every day of the year, quietly protecting millions of lives. But this is where the story becomes even more remarkable. The Dutch didn't just defend themselves against the sea. They reclaimed land from it. Yes, they quite literally created new land where the sea once existed. Using a method known as poldering, they surrounded sections of the sea with strong dikes before pumping out every drop of water. What remained was dry, fertile land ready to be transformed into places where people could live and work. Today, entire cities, villages, farms, motorways, and even one of the world's busiest airports stand on land that was once beneath the sea. Just imagine that for a moment. Places where fish once swam have become thriving communities filled with homes, businesses, schools, and fields of crops. It almost sounds like science fiction, but it's completely real. And yet, the battle isn't over. As climate change continues to raise global sea levels, the Netherlands faces new challenges every year. Rather than waiting for disaster, the country continues to invest in even more advanced flood protection systems. After the catastrophic North Sea flood of 1953, the Dutch built one of the most sophisticated flood defense systems ever created. Giant storm surge barriers, enormous movable gates, reinforced dikes, and intelligent water management technology now work together to shield the country from extreme weather and rising seas. Today, engineers from around the world travel to the Netherlands to study these innovations and learn how to protect their own coastal cities. There's a famous Dutch saying, "God created the world, but the Dutch created the Netherlands." And, surprisingly, there's more truth in those words than many people realize. a significant part of the country wasn't simply shaped by nature. It was built through centuries of human determination, scientific knowledge, and extraordinary engineering. The story of the Netherlands reminds us that even the most powerful forces of nature can be challenged when people refuse to give up. So the next time someone tells you there's a country that lies below sea level, don't think of it as impossible. Think of it as one of humanity's greatest engineering miracles. And now, here's something to think about. What do you believe would happen if every dike and every pumping station in the Netherlands stopped working for just 24 hours? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoy fascinating documentaries like this, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more incredible stories from around the world.